Hey guys, Mike Chamberlain here. Welcome back to the vlog. Today, it's hot outside. So you know what? It's a t-shirt and shorts kind of day. And I'm gonna pull the Super Duty out and bring low and slow in to work on the interior. I don't think a starting switch outside the dash will pass MBI, so we're gonna fix that. Oh, and I have the grill out. So, if you noticed before, it had these goofy brackets. Now, the brackets were goofy because this air conditioning condenser is actually supposed to be turned the opposite way. So I don't know if they got it re-cored and they... So anyways, I don't know how these brackets are on backwards, but they're supposed to sit flush and they made spacers. And if I spin it around, then the hoses won't reach because the first top line goes into the top there and it goes into the bottom over here. So I almost think that it was re-cored or rebuilt and they put these on backwards. So I made new brackets to mount the grill so those other ones aren't sticking out all stupid like. And when they took it off, they gouged the grill. So what I did is I started sanding it and then I'm going to repolish it. The only problem is I need to sand it some more and polish it some more. Oh, hey, and there's a little spider guy. But yeah, anyways, so we got to do that, fix the grill, make it all pretty again. But this thing is just so solid. I just absolutely love it. Air to air looks good. You know what? And we're going to start it and see if the air conditioning works. I'm not holding out much hope, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. So I'm gonna have to get, actually let's put this in here. I'm gonna have to get that starter switch fixed because I'm pretty sure that's not gonna pass an MBI, and it's hot outside and it's a lot warmer inside than it is outside. So we're gonna fire this bad boy up, move it inside, and yeah, be nicer to work on. And she's a little hazy today from all the fires in this province. Ah, what a stinker. But it's a beautiful day. Field's getting tall. I think next month I'm gonna have to mow the field. But for right now, we're not mowing the field because at the end of the day, we don't want to start a fire, especially at my own property. So not that it would be okay to start a fire on someone else's property because that would be even worse. But anyways, I'll put the battery box back together and yeah, she's coming along. Low and slow is looking pretty good. Every day we just get a little bit further. Anyways, let's do this. She starts! Check this out. It's like a Cabover face-off. We've got low and slow, and we've got Kenny. And you know what? They're pretty comparable. I think low and slow actually sits up a little bit higher. Well, mind you, that tire's low. But and this one's got 11R24.5s and that's 11R22.5s. But this one's got a big front end in it, so that would be the difference. I should almost put an air ride front end in, but it's pretty cool to be able to park them face to face and see what the differences are. You know that? And I just can't wait till I can park them side by side. Soon, young grasshopper, soon. Yeah. We'll get low and slow spiffied up so I can daily them, and then we'll get back to work on Kenny and put that piece back in the grill. And unless I find some better parts, but first and foremost, we'll get the engine put back together. So, but right now, I think I'm gonna patch these holes in this deck so that I can put the Super Duty on it for fun, and it won't pass inspection with missing boards. So I'm gonna put some boards in, maybe throw a couple sheets of plywood across and screw them down just to hold everything. I definitely want to put new decking on, but for now I just want to get it to pass MVI, and and then we'll put new decking on it another, I don't know, maybe I don't need to put new decking on. It's kind of got that rustic look, doesn't it? But as long as it doesn't break, 'cause you don't want something to fall through is the other reason. So anyways, I better get to work. So I got these filler boards in. They worked really well, but I still have more holes in the deck. Not real bad like this one. And over here, you can see they're loose. Gosh, who knows how old this deck is, but there's a couple right here. But for right now, I'm just gonna put a couple of sheets of plywood and screw down over the holes. There was a hole right here, and I know the plywood's not perfect because, you know, if you put something that you need to drag on, or if you're using dunnage, it sticks up a little bit. But I think whatever I'm gonna be hauling for now, it won't matter. And this way, you know what, I can fill the holes, we can get it inspected, and I'm gonna redo this whole deck, so there's no sense in redoing it all right now, because when I strip the deck, I want to paint the deck and tiddly it all up, and yeah. So anyways, this will be good enough for now. So we will screw it down. And we made it in 4 low, but we made it.
You were spooked, weren't you?
No. I mean, the angle's steep enough that I don't think the car's doing it. Actually fits pretty good. I think I found the Super Duty storage place for the winter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, Mike. Drop a bunch of screws. It fits! All right, next project. I pulled the steering wheel off because I put the start button in the hole like it's supposed to go. So that's better. There's a hole right there though, so I'm kind of thinking that it must have had a start engine plaque or something. So we'll see if I can get something like that. But the wheel was actually loose. I was able to pop it off by hand, which is not good. And I'm also going to move the signal stat right up to the top. But interestingly enough, when I had this forward, this warning light bar is cracked. So I thought I would go ahead, and I got some 5-minute epoxy, and I'm gonna mix some of this up and yeah, see if I can't fix that. And overall this thing looks pretty good. There's a little bit of rust on the metal there, which is not surprising being that it's 26 years old, but got some light in here. But yeah, doesn't look too bad, I don't think. I don't think so. I think it looks pretty good. Interestingly enough too, I've got a wood steering wheel that I acquired from the giveaway bin. Well, actually it's not a giveaway, it's a make an offer bin at work. This one here, and I might take and put this on because it, let's see here, it is the right spline for this vintage of a truck, I think. Oh yeah. The question is, should I use the wood wheel? I mean, the wood doesn't really match, but it's a wood wheel, right? So, and it's upside down. And it's got, yeah, I think we're gonna give it a try because, I mean, it's there, right? Yeah, this could be cool. Cool. Okay, let's get to work and make some epoxy. Got the epoxy on. Dries fairly fast, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully yeah, give that a few minutes and then I can put it back. I used a popsicle stick and you can see it's already dry, so so that's good. So while I wait to do that, I think I'll put steering wheel on. And I also want to take this crap off too, so I think I got to pull this panel out to get at the screws behind that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh man, there's the black tape I was looking for. Let's put this up here out of the way. Oh wow, where's my light? Random fuse, random wires. I think this had an auto tell in it back in the day, because there's like a bunch of extra wires that I'm guessing is from that. Oh hey, there's fuses there too. I wonder what that's for. Does it say? ECM, battery event, reconnect, 15 ECM. Reset circuit breakers. Can-am fuse. I'll show you guys what this looks like. Ah. So yeah, there's an awful lot of wires. Oh, that's probably what that's for. See this? That is fiber optics. Yeah. So that would have had this plugged into it for lighting up all these indicator lights. Ooh, well, I'm gonna have to fix that up. We are going to fix that up. Yes, we are. Some hokey wiring for those back lights. There's spot for more switches. But then in there you can see there's a relay. Not sure exactly what it's for. There's a whole bunch of wires. And maybe driving lights, maybe those other lights. Some relays over here on the firewall as well. Those almost look like they're factory, maybe? Maybe those are stuck there. I'm not sure. And then, yeah, like if you look at this, this is all extra cable. Like it had a telephone or something that I don't have anymore, so just rip all this stuff out. And this miscellaneous cable, I don't know. Be nice to know exactly what it was for, but oh well. We're gonna rip it out because it obviously had like an auto tel here or some kind of oh, I'm guessing an auto tel, because back in the day that was the phone. So, you know, being if it was in the oil patch, they probably needed it for communication. But there's also ones that went to the back, so I don't know, get rid of the old wiring and start fresh. But it's like there's extra plugs, so I was like, I wonder what they're for. I'd also like to hook up an air suspension dump switch, which I don't know if that would be a manual switch or if I could do it electric and where I would put the switch. I'd put the switch in this panel, but it's pretty busy. Look at this. This is some hokey wiring here as well. That has obviously been hot. So anyways, I better get to work. So I had an idea. The fiber optic doodad is broken. It's obviously got hot and melted and doesn't have the connector on it, but it's the same size as PEX pipe of, I think this is 1-inch PEX pipe. So I'm gonna stuff that in there. And then, where did it go? This is the light, and I'll stick it in there like that. So I'm just gonna tape it in and then make my own connection. See how that goes. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. It's crazy the things that I like to do for fun. Work on old trucks. Now, the question is, will it work? Tuck all this back in. Okay, so I'll turn the lights on. The dash lights are on. I can't see with this sucker on. So let's shut this big light off. The question is that lighting up? I don't think so. So I think the fiber optics failed me, but yeah, whatever. We'll see in the dark. See in the dark if it works better than, you know, in the shop, because it's still hard to get it completely dark. But it was worth a shot anyway. So I'm just gonna clean up this dash and yeah, clean it up, put it back together, get the steering wheel on, and then call it a day. I got this radio phone mount thing taken out, ripped all the wires out. The cables go by in the passenger seat, so I'll rip it out from there. And yeah, I actually put this piece of tape along there because my cell phone leans up against there, and I didn't want to mark the old wood dash. But it's coming together. Yeah, she's coming together. Actually, I should fix this because that cigarette lighter didn't work either. Yeah, I'll do that, and yeah, put her back together, put the steering wheel back on, and this is epoxied now, so it's good and snug and still works. So that is awesome. So anyways, let's carry on. Carry on. Oh yeah, check that out. Looks awesome. And now, hopefully, I can see just over the corner of the thing to see the gauges, so I can tell how fast I'm going. So yeah, kind of happy with how this has turned out. So anyways, I need to button this sucker back up together because I'm running out of day. But first, I got some Rebel vinyl plastic anti-static water-based UV protectant, and let's just give it a, oh, it might be a little bit much. Oops. Spiffer down. Yeah, do your phone, Mike. Good job. Good job, he says. Yeah. Oh, this stuff smells good. It really does. Yeah, that looks good. Give it a good wipe. Should probably be using a cloth for this, but it's hard to get a cloth that will go right into all the little nooks and crannies. You need to get your nooks and crannies. Yeah, it looks good. I didn't hose down with cleaner the circuit board side, because it's one of those things where I don't want to short anything out, if you know what I mean. It's looking good though. Looking really good. I am a happy camper. This truck is coming together nicely. I gotta fold up the ramp still, and I should take the Super Duty off, but it's kind of fun being up there, so I might leave it on for the night and mop up all my cleaner here. So my jacking cylinder leaks, so I guess I know why it was out of oil before. I'm wondering if I can get that resealed somewhere, or if I got different seals, or yeah, I put a new seal in it, but apparently it wasn't enough. I also like to get some chrome gauges, or at least some chrome faced gauges, because there's just nothing better than some chrome faced gauges, in my opinion. But oh yeah, it's looking better already. Looking better already. Of course, that's rubble. It's rubble, Barney rubble. Rubber vinyl plastic, which, I mean, let's face it, there's plenty of plastic on this thing. The dash is like, well, the gauges are metal, so I'll have to make sure I wipe the glass because it's probably going to be schmarmy. But I guess the fake wood, technically that's a vinyl, isn't it? I'm gonna go with that. This thing probably hasn't seen protectant maybe ever. I mean, I'm sure somebody's cleaned it at some point in its life, but I don't know. Hard to say. But that's better. Much better. Makes the black black and yeah, just gives it that shine. And I guess with this stuff you can either, as the bottle says, leave it on, like don't wipe it totally off, leave like a residue, or if you want it to kind of have like a clean matte look and you don't want it shiny, you just keep wiping it till you basically wipe it all off and it kind of takes the shine off. So I'm well, I'm not a big fan of it being super shiny like Armor All was back in the day, but I also want it to look good. Because if it looks good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you feel good. Some wise words from Peterbilt Mike. For anybody that's, oh, there's a, I don't know if that's a screw hole, there's a puncture there anyways. Yeah, so if anybody would know, Chester would know if something works, because he does a great job keeping his truck clean. But even this dash pad's a little bit, mind you, it's 26 years old, so I guess I, you know, shouldn't be too critical. When the truck's 26 years old, it's gonna have a few idiosyncrasies, right? Loose panels, a little bit rattly. Yeah, I'll get a microfiber cloth and go over this again just to get the big stuff done. But, oh yeah, she's looking good, boys. She's looking good. My windshield gets in, we'll redo the windshield. But yeah, just fantastic. Just fantastic. Yeah, she's a little schmarmy, little slimy. Dash pad looks good though. Gonna have to do the passenger side there and the tray. But anyways, let's put this dash back together. And here's my epoxy, all done. It's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. Hard enough, I guess. But toss that out there. And yeah, let's finish putting this thing to bed. Well, we got the floors cleaned, we got the dash cleaned, we got the dash put back together, we got the wood wheel on. I cleaned the baggage compartments out. Look at that. Just looks freaking awesome. Still maybe a little bit of dirt on the floor, little spots anyways, but I can handle that. So I'll shut the light off, and I got some of these. Yeah, so unlike the Kenworth that has stainless steel vents, the Peterbilt doesn't. But you can buy these stainless skins to go on, and they basically just go like that. And they just stick on with 3M tape and make it look all spiffy. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Comes with a little bit of this alcohol swab wipe, whatever. Give it a little wipey. Make sure it's a clean surface. Good enough. 2 down. Is it dry? Yeah, she's dry. It's kind of funny, it looks like it's faded. There. That looks much better, except for my fingerprints. Much, much better. So now I'll do the other side and then fold the ramps and kick this baby outside. Because it doesn't fit anymore. Well, never fit. It's all the garbage that I got out of it. It's amazing. If I had it, which I do, I'd clean it. And I will. Even when I had my own truck, it's nice to keep them clean. So anyways, I'm gonna go put my other stainless piece on and then kick her outside. There it is with the Super Duty loaded up. Give you a sense as to how big that deck is. Yeah. Love it. Way better with the red wheels, in my opinion. I gotta get the chrome caps on the back ones though. But yeah, works good. Other than I have a marker light out, and not only do I have a marker light out, but I also have the grill off because I'm polishing the grill. So I'm fixing those bottom brackets, and I fabricated some new ones. So I will get the grill polished up, put back on, and yeah, low and slow's coming to life. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, have a great evening, great morning, great afternoon, whatever time of the day it is, and we will catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys. And that's it, guys, and like always, we will catch you on the flip side. Oh, that's kind of silly. Well, that's it for this Well, that's it for this vlog, guys. We'll catch you. Dang it. And just like that, this vlog is over. We'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace.